Hello, David Snowpick here from Snowpick Games with my third short devlog about the game I'm making for the Godot Wild Jam, number 24. So I want to update you on the things I worked on last night. I told you in the previous devlog that I was going to focus on coming up with a story and then trying to implement that rather than starting from the tech and just implementing things I thought I probably need. So I did come up with a story, a very simple story, maybe too simple. We'll see when it's implemented if it's enough content to be interesting. I don't know. I hope so. I also did some work on improving the character sprites of my daughters. I tried to make their hair look more like their hair does in real life. I added a little bit of bounce to my daughter Ava's little ponytail, which you'll see when we actually play the game. So a bunch of little things. I think I may have made the situation worse with the sort of mess of Ava's clothes and her hands with the way they look in the animation. It's a little bit dirty, like not very clean. So still more stuff to tweak, more to do. After having the story and tweaking the sprites a little bit, I made a new house map. The previous house map, like I mentioned in the first video, was actually me recreating the preview image that Kenny had for the asset pack that I'm using in Tiled. I just recreated it. This is an original one that I made to try and fit what we can do for the story. I tried to have a little bit more open space, so there would be like room in these spaces for the characters to move around a bit, and a couple of different locations that they could move between. So I'm happy with the way this map turned out. And the main code thing I ended up implementing in the game was adding NPCs. So now I have my Ava sprite. You can see how her ponytail bobs a little bit. And now a Sasha sprite that she can go and talk to. And I started implementing choices. And I got as far as the UI a little bit. I was really stuck on wanting to have arrows, like a little hand pointing at the dialogue option, like it is in the original Final Fantasy, and just like couldn't come up with a clever enough way to do it. I talked to some people on Discord, and I guess I know how I'm gonna put that in, but ended up settling on this simpler, like just outline, which does work with the arrow keys, works with the mouse, although it's a little confusing that this one is like keyboard focused and then this one is hovered and they have the same style. That's a little weird. And works on the gamepad. Or yeah, there we go. I got to use the stick because the D-pad on this gamepad's actually broken. So that's pretty cool. The choices don't actually do anything. Whichever choice I pick just goes nowhere. I was really hoping last night that I could implement the back end of the choice system as well. But I didn't get there. So for tonight, when I get back to it, let me get up my to-do. Yeah, I guess making the choices actually do something, and then I'm going to focus on actually implementing the content that I came up with, the story, in this little map, and see where that goes, and see what other, tech and code and whatever changes I need to make to actually make that happen. There isn't a lot of time left. What does the countdown say? Oh, I'm on the wrong, where's the actual jam page? The itch page, yeah. So 3 days and 4 hours. This is not very much time. So I have to implement the story. I still need like title screen with the normal menus and stuff. I still need sound and music. I still need to make the itch.io page a little better. And then, oh yeah, this is work time. I shouldn't be over on itch. And there's still a whole bunch of polish ideas I have. I keep like building up this little list at the end of my to-do of like different things that I want to polish when I finally get to the end. So we'll see. Tonight, tomorrow, I'll try to really get through the story and maybe digging into some of the odds and ends like the title screen and menus. And then we'll see in the final stretch on the weekend. So wish me luck. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.